Hey, what's up guys? It's Shaq. In today's video, we're going to be talking about whether it's worth upgrading your iPhone X to an iPhone XS or 10s Max. So really, I'll give you flat out. If you're upgrading to the 10s Max, do it because they're not the same size. They're completely different phones, completely different sizes, and that size difference alone is gonna make the if you want a 6.5-inch phone and you have a 5.8-inch phone, there is no amount of features or prices that it's gonna make you say, all right, I don't want the size. So it's either you do want the size or you don't want the size. So let's just get that out of the way. If you want the 10s Max, go for it because just the screen size alone is a reason why you should upgrade. Period. So that conversation's over. Now, I'm gonna give you guys another alternative. If you guys want that bigger screen, but obviously aren't millionaires and don't want to, shed out $1 million over just a bigger screen, because you can see, the iPhone 10 at this moment in time, the iPhone 10s are worth like anywhere from Apple is giving 100 and I believe $125 for an iPhone X or something like that. So their market value is about $700 used. However, the iPhone 10X Max is costing a little more than that. It's costing you 64 gig, you're looking at 1100. 256 gigs, you're looking at 1250. 512 gigs, you're looking at 1450, and this is plus tax. So very expensive. But the alternative for people who just want a bigger screen and don't really care about the features as much as anything else, the 10R is a great option. It comes in at 6.1 inches, but we're gonna get into that later. So that's out of the way. If you have a 10s, if you have a 10 and you want to go up to a 10s, my personal opinion would be don't do it. It's not worth it. So I'll show you guys something right now. The 10s is exactly the same phone. It's actually like pretty similar to the 6 and the 6S, where the only thing about the 6S that's better is the speed. Speed, weight, it's just a little bit, just a little bit. That's all. Now, in the long term, the S does make a big difference because today in 2018, if you're using an iPhone 6, it's way different than if you're using an iPhone 6s because the internal speed components, the hardware and the software just works better with the newer chips than the older chips. So iOS 12, you know, the iPhone X with iOS 11 is way different than iPhone X with iOS 12. The iOS 12 came out, it was released to the public yesterday, and I put it on one of my iPhone 10s, and I can tell you it's a night and day difference. It has made the phone not just faster, but overall the phone has been working much more smoother, fluently. It just feels like a new phone. Um, so really, you could save yourself a lot of money. Just take your iPhone 10, upgrade to iOS 12, and put a new case on it, and there you go. Ta-da! You got a new phone. Because the iPhone 10s, really, the only improvement they're giving you is one, the new color. So unless you're really crazy about the color, which doesn't really matter in my opinion, because the case is always covering the color. So it's really just about the front screen. But anyways, there's a new color gold. It's really beautiful. Apparently, haven't seen it in person. The other thing is the screen is slightly better, but really not something you'd notice. If you had the two phones side by side, you would really have to pay attention to notice the difference between the iPhone 10s and the iPhone 10 screen. Lastly, the camera is better on the iPhone 10s, but a lot of those features that make it better actually come from software. So once you upgrade to iOS 12, you get those features on the 10. So that's what they don't tell you, but that just makes it even less worth upgrading because you're going from a phone that's worth, you're going to be pretty much, if you were to sell your iPhone X and move to an iPhone XS, you're spending an extra $300-400, and that's not worth it. It's not worth $300-400 just to have a little bit something better. Now, obviously, again, like I said, if you want screen size, then you're going to be spending an extra $400-500, but you're going to get a bigger phone, so that's a completely different story. Now, for those of you who are not moving from the iPhone X and just going for a new phone, time to get a new phone. the 10R is a great option. Now the 10s and 10s Max are obviously two really great phones, but the 10R is like a baby. It's like a mix of everything. It's a good package deal as far as pricing goes and what it's worth. So starting price is $749. It comes in a nice group of colors, tons of beautiful colors. It comes in white, black, blue, yellow, coral, and product red. And obviously, if you buy product red, you contribute some money towards global fund to fight AIDS. So, for those people who have AIDS, this is a good thing. If you want to support a global fund, it's pretty much like it gives you a little feeling good about it. You got a nice, beautiful red phone, but at the same time, you're a portion of the money. It's the same price, so a portion of the money you were to spend anyways is going to go towards helping someone. It's a good idea. But anyways, these start at just $749. It's actually cheaper than the iPhone 8 Plus last a week ago. iPhone 8 Plus a week ago would cost you $799 starting price, and this is starting at $749, so it's much cheaper. So let's go with this one just to show you guys the prices. Uh, there you go. For the same price of an iPhone 8 Plus, you can get a 128 gigabyte XR, and the XR comes with, it's kind of like the front of it isn't like an iPhone 10, the back of it's like an iPhone 8. So you're getting one less camera in the back. However, you're still getting Face ID in the front and the 5.8. You're getting a 6.1. My bad. You're getting a 6.1 inch screen in the front. So it's going to be bigger than the iPhone X, and you're going to have a phone that's bigger than the iPhone X, has all the features you really want. They are taking some features away. For example, the screen isn't as good as the iPhone X is. Um, the screen does not offer 3D touch. Again, who cares? In my opinion, those are things that I never really use 3D touch too much, anyways. As you can see, as a size comparison, it's almost as big as the iPhone 8 Plus. So really, all their phones are getting really big now. In my opinion, the 5.8-inch phone is still a little too big for me. But at this point, this is like everyone wants the Plus, everyone wants the Plus, everyone wants the Plus. This is a really good alternative, the XR. You're getting the awesome fast chip that comes from the 10X. The 10S. You're getting the awesome A12 Bionic chip in this phone for a cheaper price. At the same time, you're getting all the good features that come with iOS 12, and it's just a big bang for your buck. So if you're looking to upgrade, I would highly recommend going to the 10R. Now, if you have the iPhone 10, I don't recommend wasting your money, because really this is like if you look at the iPhone lineup today, you got the 10s and the Max. Obviously, you have the 10R, 8, 8 Plus, 7, 7 Plus. They can't sell the iPhone 10 anymore because it's in direct comparison with this one. Like you gotta think to yourself, what would they price the iPhone 10 at? Probably because the 10R is got the better chip in it, and it's only starting at $749. The iPhone 10 would have to start at even cheaper than that. So they would have to start the iPhone 10 at 700 or 649. So they're ruining their lineup like that. That's the reason why they got rid of it. But really, a good replacement if you want it, if you've got an older phone, you want something that's bigger as well as good bang for your buck, good overall deal. It'd be the XR. You get to choose your own color. They got 5 color options, as you saw before. It's a good idea to get the XR. And that's what I'm gonna leave you guys. Obviously, if you have the money and you want to go all out, get the 10s Max, get the 6.5-inch screen. But really, these two phones, they're just like when the iPhone X came out, and you saw that they're like they're too much above and beyond, like more than really it needs to be. These phones are even worse than that. They're just like spam. Honestly, they're not for the money. So I was actually looking at. I'll give you guys an example. So I wanted you know to buy one of the plus size phones for someone, and I'm like, okay, well, it's got to be bigger than the 5.8. So let me look. So if I choose the 6.5 inch, and you're going through it, whatever, you gotta look. You don't want the 64 gig because you're gonna run shy. So you have to go one up. So you're gonna end up getting the 256 gig option. It's gonna cost you $1249, right? $1249 for 6.5 inches. Now, as compared to the iPhone 10R, where you can get, I'll show you right now as soon as this thing loads. It starts at $749, but you can get a 128 gig for just you're gonna get it for just what's it called? Oh, where'd it go? For $799. So the iPhone 10s Max is gonna run you an extra $400 for something you don't really need. At this price point, $800, you know, you could buy half of an iPhone 10R instead of, you could use that extra $450, because $800 versus $1250. That there's a $450 gap in there. You could use that $450, between two people. That could be an extra phone right there. You know what I mean? So it could be like a buy two get one free kind of deal. But either way, if you look at a lot of the carriers are now offering really good, trade-in values. If you trade in your current iPhone, they're going to give you a lot of money towards the pre-order of a new phone. I know AT&T's got a deal going. If you add a line and pre-order the new phone, they're going to give you something like, I don't know, $100 off, and they're going to give you a free iPhone 8 or something like that. T-Mobile's got deals like that too. Verizon, all of them. So really look into the 10R if you want to upgrade. It's a good option, and feel free to leave in the comment section below what you guys think. What you guys think is a good deal, so other people can read it and stuff. And share this video obviously, so people on Facebook and stuff get to hear it. Subscribe to this channel, as I will be uploading videos as the phones roll out. This Friday they should be out, so you should be expecting an unboxing video, a review video, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below, so I know what to record and what to upload. And like I said, you could follow me on Twitter at Shaq's Tweets. Follow me on Instagram at Shaq's Insta. Those would be in the description below as well. So just check out the description. There's a giveaway going on. That's also in the description. So all that stuff, make the comments pop a little. Share the video. And that's about it, guys. Whatever phone you have, enjoy it. And have a great day.